Hi guys, for this upcycle video I've just gone and cut all the hanging loops out of my clothing. I just find these really irritating because they just sort of like stick out your clothes and you're forever sticking them back in. So I just decided to cut them off and I'm making something from them. Here I'm just weaving them together. I'm just showing you that you have to first of all make a loop with your piece of ribbon, and then you can either glue the ribbon down, but I decided just to sew it down just to make it look a little bit neater as I thought. But I think after doing this that glue might be a little bit better. So I've just tacked that down with the loop, and I've made another loop in the other piece of ribbon as well. Here I've just actually started to braid the ribbons together. You push one loop through into the other loop like this. It might take a bit of time, so have a bit of patience. The first bit is always the hardest bit, but once you've got started, it's really easy. So just push that through, and then as you can see on the other side, so with the purple, I will now make a loop. Sorry, I'm just getting it into focus so you can see it a bit better. So now I'm going to make a loop on the purple side and then put that loop through the loop of the white. Once you've done that, just pull it tight so that it's all secure, and then do exactly the same for the opposite side. So now you're going to be making a loop with the white and putting it through the loop of the purple. With this, a good way to remind yourself is that whatever direction the ribbon is pointing towards is the colour that you need to thread in. So for example, the purple was facing like towards the white, so it's the white that had to go through, and now as you can see the white is facing or pointing towards the purple, so it's the purple ribbon that's got to go through. But like I said, once you've started going, it gets really, quite easy. Very simple to do, and you could make really big bracelets with it, if you've got bigger pieces of ribbon. I've also attached it before now to like really cheap plastic headbands, and made the headbands look a lot nicer. I'm just going to go fast forward through it now because I think you can watch back the slower bit if you can't see the process. I think it's sort of like, once you've started to go, you'll understand how to do it. Here is the completed keyring. All I'm going to be left to do now is just attach it to my keys. Obviously I've left a little loop so that I can put them on, and I'm really pleased with the end result. The next one I'm doing, I'm just showing that you can use like thinner ribbon, and this I'm just going to make into a small bookmark. If you wanted to make it longer, I've since found out that you could attach like your ribbons together, just knot them together, and it doesn't really create that much of a problem with the pattern. Just knot on another piece of ribbon and carry on going if you wanted to. Obviously you can add things like beads and things like that if you wanted to as well. For this final idea, I'm just showing you how you can make a really simple friendship bracelet. You're just taking one of your strands and knotting just the one, leaving the other 3 strands together. After you've done about 4 knots, it's up to you how many knots you do. You take a completely different colour and then knot with that colour instead. I just kept to a pattern, so it's completely up to you what you want to do, and it does really create a really fast and effective bracelet as well. Here I've just knotted another ribbon on because the other one was a bit too short, so obviously I just knotted another one on. Didn't make no difference to the bracelet, it still looked nice, so I was pleased that that worked. And also it's using up more of my loops, my hanging loops. I finished the bracelet, so I've tied it off, and then what I'm going to do is just show you a close-up, and I hope that you've enjoyed these upcycling, of the hanging loops, and that you can go and cut some off your clothes and use them as well, because I find them really frustrating. So I will see you again next week, and I will have some more ideas. Bye.